Caliber Home Loans. I am here with Eric in his new home, and we're showcasing these beautiful wreaths in the front door. These are custom made.
Yes.
And Eric, tell us a little bit about the wreath.
So they're locally made by a military spouse. We actually we got two of them, one for each uniform, one that my wife wore and then one that I wore. And they make them for, I believe, all uniform types. You just may have to provide them. But yeah, it's a nice little patriotic touch to attribute to our service.
And that was the first thing that hit me when I walked to your front door. And this isn't about selling wreath, but I thought I'd share that. Eric, congratulations on your new home.
Thank you very much.
Your beautiful wife, Jessica, is inside. She doesn't like to be on camera, but I'm so excited for you guys. Congratulations on your new home.
Thank you.
Very much for your service.
Thank you.
The way you and I met was just so unconventional because you were out there looking at a home and you had to call me to get cross-qualified. I review your loan options that was provided to you by another lender, and I said, Eric, we need to meet. And I went over those options. How did you feel, or what was your experience like when I went over the options that I had?
I think my issue with the entire home buying process was the lending. I had gone through a couple of different lenders. There were a lot of people that were interested, and then some people were hesitant. They didn't know a whole lot about VA loans, so there's a lot of issues with that. And you were able to sit down, explain everything out in a PowerPoint presentation. All the numbers were in front of me. It was very simple, very straightforward, and I had that reassurance that I didn't have to worry about the loan side. I could just worry about finding a house and timeframes and things like that. I didn't have to worry about the loan in the end, so it was a great reassurance.
And it was a lot of pressure on me too, because Eric, you've been looking for a home for your beautiful family for quite some time, and you said that if you didn't get into a home this year, you wouldn't buy again until next year.
It was actually this month.
This month, yes.
Due to time frames, and we had been looking for almost 6 months. I think it was 7 months by the time we got the offer accepted. We were just exhausted. We were running out. We were at the point of frustration where it wasn't worth us continuing to fight. So we were just going to take some time off, step away from the project for a year, and try it again. But it ended up working out perfectly.
Well, I am so glad you bought into this community. As I'm driving here, it's beautiful. It's really nice. It's in Ramona on a Sunday, getting some time to spend with you guys, you and your family. So I'm so glad. Eric, why would you refer someone, your friends or family members or coworker, to the Phana Par Group at Caliber Home Loans?
I would suggest it because most of my friends are veterans, and there isn't a whole lot of information. There aren't a whole lot of lenders that are very familiar with the VA process, VA requirements, things like that. It's very confusing for a lot of people, and a lot of people, I think, because of that misunderstanding, don't qualify you properly. So having someone that has extensive knowledge in VA, how to get it qualified, make sure that your home qualifies for it, is a very unique thing, I think, and my veteran friends really need that information, that knowledge. So I would suggest, just because of the fact that you have that experience and because you're able to put everything in front of me in writing with all the numbers, you broke everything down for me. It was very straightforward.
Well, thank you so much for allowing myself and my team to service you as you serve our country. And as you know, the relationship with me and you never ends at the close of escrow.
That was another great.
Please make me a partner with you guys. Okay?
Absolutely, yeah.
And anything that comes up in the future, things happen, contact me and let me know how I can help you.
I absolutely will.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.